All right, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing Disney's Jack Skellington and Zero Christmas inflatable. It is 5 feet tall. Now this doesn't look like it's just made another Gemmy brand directly for Disney. It doesn't look like it's any, doesn't have like a Home Depot brand or a Walmart brand or anything. So it's just copyrighted, Disney and Gemmy 2022. That is indeed the year we bought it, 2022. And we bought this guy at Home Depot. So yeah, looks pretty good. All right. Oh, almost forgot. The stakes it comes with, like I always say, not a huge fan of these small metal ones, but at the same time, that's pretty much what you're gonna get these days when you buy this size inflatable. It has a small motor on it, but it's a big small motor. It's a pretty beefy small motor small motor. Well, again, like I say, Gemmy usually does a good job of getting a good sized motor for what's needed. Sometimes it's like usually more than what you need, but hey, I'm not gonna complain about having a better motor than what you need. Blows up pretty fast here. Look at this. That is going pretty fast. Now, nice thing about Jack Skellington is that technically you can use this inflatable for both Christmas. Oh, not too crazy about that. How they have him like, not on purpose, or I guess well, I'm not sure. It looks like they have it stitched into Jack Skellington here. I don't know if that was on purpose. That's a mistake. I wonder if you just I might just cut that off. Maybe I'll see, because that does not look right. His nose just looks funny. I think he'd be fine if he were not. It looks like it's just a stitch. He's not getting air from there. He's getting air from here. So you can probably just cut that off, because that looks kind of silly. Anyways, like I was saying, you can use, it's one of those rare inflatables that you can use for both Christmas and Halloween, because technically in the movie, Jack Skellington is dressed as Santa Claus, and it works for Halloween because the whole point of the movie is that it takes place in Halloween Town. And of course, with Zero here, he has his pumpkin on his nose here. That's cool. But of course, on the box, they don't want to fit that idea in your head. Look at the box; it's clearly like you see all the snowflakes, everything. Like, no, you should use this for Christmas and buy a Halloween inflatable for Halloween. But it will look just as nice for both Christmas and Halloween. We typically buy ones that are for Halloween and ones for Christmas. But in any case, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about his fingers. They look kind of weird. I know a lot of these inflatables, the fingers don't usually get much air to them. This is particularly not great, but it's not that big a deal, not too noticeable. I'm really not crazy about this. I really think I'll just cut that. I'm not gonna do it on video though here. Let's do it later. Because I don't see the point of that. I think he looked just fine. Maybe that's what helps him stand up. Maybe he won't stand up that well if you cut that. I don't know. That's up to you. It just looks weird, his nose like this. But this is a couple things I noticed. Let's go ahead. But yeah, other than that, it looks good. Turn the lights off here. I mean, can't complain about the lights. It looks great in the dark. Well, I mean, Zero and the present look great. Jack Skellington, they really should have had, you can see on the back here, they have one in his head, which typically these small ones only have one in the head. That's for the really small ones, like the 3.5 footers. Wasn't this 4 feet? Which granted isn't much bigger, but still, he really should have one in his body, I think. So he has 3 lights total. One in the back of his head, one in Zero's head, one in present. I really think they should have went a 4th one in his body somewhere, because his body looks really dark, but I guess not the end of the world. So that's what it looks like at night. I mean, mostly because people would probably recognize the face. Obviously, recognize the face more anyways, but I think it just would have looked nicer if they went ahead and just put another one in his body. Is this 4 feet or 5 feet? It's 5 feet tall, so never mind. It's 5 feet tall. So yeah, typically, when they only have one, like in the head area, it's usually for the really small ones, the 3.5 footers, maybe a 4 footer, but 5 feet, they really, I know it's because it has 3 lights total, one for Zero, one for the present. They really should put a 4th light in there on Jack Skellington's body. So that is kind of disappointing. So far, I'm kind of disappointed about this. Let's see what let me push it. Yeah, look at that. I barely pushed it, it fell right over. I mean, granted, when you stake it down, it's going to obviously help a lot, but does it have any ground tethers? I mean, that will help. It has one on the present and let's see, and one on Jack Skellington's foot, but that'll just help it so so it won't like physically move, you know, but it'll still fall over just from those. Of course, you need the stakes. You're gonna need the tether stake to help keep it from falling over, but it's still, I think it's gonna fall over. I don't know, I could be wrong. It doesn't seem like it's stand up all that great. You probably need some, if you watch our tips videos about how to get your inflatable stand up straight, just get some garter stakes to put in here. That should be just fine. So, that's all that. Let's see now, how much electricity did this bad boy use? 50.8, that's actually kind of high. Typically these small motors use between like 7 and 10. I mean, this is a pretty good size one. That could be why it's a little higher than usual. And also, you know, these really small ones have like one LED light. It has 3. That's gonna bump up a little bit. Oh boy, this is a close one. Do I recommend it? I mean, I'm not crazy about the fingers, but again, a lot of them, when they have like fingers like this, they don't blow up that well. I'm not crazy about this, but again, I might be able to just cut that off and look just fine. Then again, maybe that's what's keeping Zero stand up nice. Maybe he'd just fall over without that. They probably could have thought of a better way of getting Zero to stand up if that's the case. I'm not sure about that. And he really could have used, he's also they sewed his finger on his side too. That's really weird. I don't know why they did that. I don't think it's necessary. Very weird choices all around. I guess because normally if you don't do that, his hand would be like way out to here maybe. I don't know, I guess. And yeah, they really should have had a fourth light, another light in Jack Skellington's body. He was really dim other than his head. So yeah, this is an iffy one for me. I can't really say I recommend it. Can't really say don't, because other than those flaws, which for the most part they are minor flaws, it does look really nice. I mean, Zero on a present, he looks good other than his nose area. Don't like that. Jack Skellington looks great other than his fingers. And his beard's not bad. His beard's fine. But again, I'm on the fence here. I mean, I'm glad we got it because we always love adding more Jack Skellingtons to our displays. But like I said, those flaws, they really could have done more to improve the overall aesthetics, especially at night, or in dark, I should say. Now, that's all I gotta say about this video, though. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching. See you next time.